Alright guys, getting ready to roll. What I'm thinking, trying to close the distance right now, collar control, sleeve control, pulling my body underneath him. Trying to lock half guard right now, so I'm trying to pull in the half guard, seeing if I can get a butterfly hook inside. He keeps on pushing me back down. He tries to trap my hips, goes for a pass, doesn't ever control the hips, so it actually made my left leg really light, hooked it, and now I'm able to hook half guard. I kind of pulled that leg out and got him to kind of make that knee bend a little bit, and it forced me to force him to sit down, so I got on top. Now I'm stepping over the two legs. I find an opportunity to try and mount. I'm kind of hugging the hip, controlling the hips, hand on the knee, and he bumps me. When he bumps, he puts his feet in the mat, tries to push hard and kind of push me into the mount position. He tries to escape, and what I'm doing is I let him escape. I'm trying to make him work hard and trying to work a lot harder than I am. I know he's in a bad position, but at this point, I'm just trying to control him. I'm trying to control upper body. I'm putting two of my hands on this belt, and I'm trying to hold the belt and trying to hold that top body. He's really pulling my hands away and trying to like put his knees into my biceps, and he's trying to break my grips to get out. So I think he's trying to perform a north-south escape, not sure. But I find an opportunity to almost get his back. So I try to pull him up and get his back, but that didn't work out. And here's that shin. I put my right knee up. I try to use the pressure to pull my arm away to get a little bit of leverage. Then he gets a leg over, and then he almost throws me over, and I transition to the opposite side, blocking the hip with my left hand, making sure he can't escape. Transition again back over. He kind of gives me his back. I step over. I'm like, oh, there's an opportunity to get an arm bar, a kimura or something. But he keeps his hands in really well. He's on his side. And so now I'm trapping his opposite arm for a kimura. You see my elbow on the mat. I'm trapping. I go in for it. He feels that I'm going to go for it. I lighten my body up a little bit, and I probably should have waited there. That was my fault. Got a little too excited. We all get there. But I feel like he wants to sweep me here. He's trying to pull me up with his legs, and I could feel it. So I decided like I'm going to start to stand up. So it takes his sweep away. Right? Now he can't elevate me. Now he's got to change everything, and I'm kind of a step ahead of him right at this point. Put the knee right down the middle, trying to control his hips, pulling up on his right arm so I could use my left knee to go under and mount. And right there, right into the mount, hand in the collar, trying to get really high up onto like high mount. So I'm just kind of keeping the hand in the collar and see what he's going to give me. I actually have a top hand grip. My thumb's in the collar, 4 fingers out. It's not a traditional grip where I have the bottom hand under like I'm going to do a cross collar choke. I'm just using it to control him and put a little pressure on the neck, but I'm not really doing much with it. Now I'm trying to use it to feed. I'm trying to feed his hands and do a gift wrap, and I was able to come around and get his wrist. And I was going to sit down almost like a bow and arrow choke with the wrist just to get him to get controlled so I could take the back. So I let it go, but I was able to get the back, and I came back. I don't have the hooks in. I'm not trying to. I really love crucifix chokes, so I've been trying to work on that a lot. He gets his foot to the mat, and there it goes. I hook his arm. I had the choke in already, controlling the far arm for the crucifix. Anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed.